In today's video, we are going to explore part 2 of The Art of War and popular quotes by Sun Tzu. The peak efficiency of knowledge and strategy is to make conflict unnecessary. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. The good fighters of old first put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat, and then waited for an opportunity of defeating the enemy. The general who advances without coveting fame and retreats without fearing disgrace, whose only thought is to protect his country and do good service for his sovereign, is the jewel of the kingdom. The following are the principles to be observed by an invading force. The further you penetrate into a country, the greater will be the solidarity of your troops, and thus the defenders will not prevail against you. The art of war, then, is governed by 5 constant factors, to be taken into account in one's deliberations, when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are 1. The moral law, 2. Heaven, 3. Earth, 4. The commander, 5. Method and discipline. The art of war teaches us to rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him, not on the chance of his not attacking, but rather on the fact that we have made our position unassailable. The art of war recognizes 9 varieties of ground: 1. Dispersive ground, 2. Facile ground, 3. Contentious ground, 4. Open ground, 5. Ground of intersecting highways. 6. Serious ground, 7. Difficult ground, 8. Hemmed-in ground, 9. Desperate ground. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of giving orders is not to try to rectify the minor blunders and not to be swayed by petty doubts. That general is skillful in attack whose opponent does not know what to defend, and he is skillful in defense whose opponent does not know what to attack. Sweat more during peace, bleed less during war. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and to strike at what is weak. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look upon them as your own beloved sons, and they will stand by you, even unto death. Rapidity is the essence of war. Take advantage of the enemy's unreadiness, make your way by unexpected routes, and attack unguarded spots. Quickness is the essence of the war. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Peace proposals unaccompanied by a sworn covenant indicate a plot. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. One mark of a great soldier is that he fight on his own terms or fights not at all. O divine art of subtlety and secrecy! Through you we learn to be invisible, through you inaudible, and hence we can hold the enemy's fate in our hands. Numerical weakness comes from having to prepare against possible attacks, numerical strength, from compelling our adversary to make these preparations against us. Now the general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple ere the battle is fought. The general who loses a battle makes but few calculations beforehand. Now an army is exposed to 6 several calamities, not arising from natural causes, but from faults for which the general is responsible. These are 1. Flight, 2. Insubordination, 3. Collapse, 4. Ruin, 5. Disorganization, 6. Rout. Never venture, never win. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. Move not unless you see an advantage, use not your troops unless there is something to be gained, fight not unless the position is critical. Maneuvering with an army is advantageous, with an undisciplined multitude, most dangerous. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Leadership is a matter of intelligence, trustworthiness, humaneness, courage, and sternness. Knowledge of the enemy's dispositions can only be obtained from other men. Hence the use of spies, of whom there are 5 classes: 1. Local spies, 2. Inward spies, 3. Converted spies, 4. Doomed spies, 5. Surviving spies. Just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. It is only the enlightened ruler and the wise general who will use the highest intelligence of the army for the purposes of spying, and thereby they achieve great results. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. It is a military axiom not to advance uphill against the enemy, nor to oppose him when he comes downhill. In war, then, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns. In the wise leader's plans, considerations of advantage and of disadvantage will be blended together. In the practical art of war, the best thing of all is to take the enemy's country whole and intact. To shatter and destroy it is not so good. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. In respect of military method, we have, firstly, measurement, secondly, estimation of quantity, thirdly, calculation, fourthly, balancing of chances, fifthly, victory. In night fighting, then, make much use of signal fires and drums, and in fighting by day, of flags and banners, as a means of influencing the ears and eyes of your army. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. Conceal your dispositions, and you will be safe from the prying of the subtlest spies, from the machinations of the wisest brains. In battle, there are not more than 2 methods of attack, the direct and the indirect, yet these 2 in combination give rise to an endless series of maneuvers. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.